race fans, welcome to the El Camino Beano. Wow, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He just dropped right in.
Didn't you hear about it, Aaron? They're going to film a James Bond movie right here at Shavano Mountain.
And thanks to our producer, we get to watch the instant replay. And he lands on his skis, slides over into lane 2, and then, wow, his parachute knocks him right back over into the mountain.
Yeah, but they're going to film several takes.
Oh, okay. All right, it's time now to announce the drivers, and the first driver is King Jester. He is the number 1 seed, and you can see his front and rear weight distribution. Next up, we have the number 25 seed from Polk County Diecast, and it's Willie G. He's got a blue panel, and on the other side a red panel, and the top is black. Then we've got Tortoise King, and he's also from Polk County Diecast, different builder, in the number 22, and he's pretty half-loaded. And finally, the number 9 seed, Rabid Badger Racing, and it's Deacon.
Well, folks, it's going to be a 4-round race with 5 for first, and then 3, 2, and 1. And each of these drivers gets 2 chances, of course, in the drift lane, where they can get a flame, and that's 1 extra point. They can get extra point for jumping over the GTR logo, and here we go. I couldn't get all that in before off they go, and it's nice to see. Oh my goodness, there's a crash up at the top. Willie G just left his lane and took out King Jester. Here's Deacon in the lead. He's holding his lead over King Tortoise, and he's rolled over. He's turtled it over, and the Tortoise doesn't like turtles in the way, and he moves right on by down runway 3. And you can see that the Tortoise is going to win. All the hares crashed. Yep, King Tortoise, the only survivor after round 1. My goodness. Let's have a taco.
Hey, Richard, why does James Bond not eat tacos?
For the same reason he doesn't drive an El Camino.
I don't understand.
Aaron, he's a British Secret Service agent, and he's not going to eat tacos. He's driving an Aston Martin, and I don't know, he's sipping on, what is it? Shaken Not Stirred.
Martinis.
Martinis, thank you.
I bet you Willie G had way too many martinis because he took out King Jester. I wonder if Deacon helped himself to a martini because now Tortoise King leads with 5. Richard, will that James Bond guy be jumping again out of the airplane?
It's a stunt double, but yes, he'll be jumping. Yeah, we'll see him probably in the next group race. Speaking of the next group race, the race here, Group 1, and off we go with race number 2. It's a nice start here by Willie G, and Tortoise King is right on his inside. There goes Deacon. He's looking fast, too. Excellent drift by Tortoise King. Very impressed. I think we lost Willie G up there on the Mesa Butte Drift. Who do we got? Coming on the outside is Deacon. Beautiful pass. Look at him just scream on by. There's King Jester in 3rd, and Deacon's going to help himself to a first place win. Tortoise King in 2nd. King Jester will take 3rd.
Wow, Richard, that was some exciting racing. Let's begin. Take a look at Tortoise King. You'll see both Tortoise King and Willie G in their respective lanes, trying to drift well. And take a look at that. We get a flame. Tortoise King will add an extra point to his score, whatever it is, and we'll find out in just a minute. Oh, and he touches the logo. He gets both benefits in 1 race. He now has 2 points. Keep that in mind, race fans. Now, it was a beautiful pass by Deacon, and Deacon has a lot of speed. We'll start with Deacon, who adds 5 points. Then we've got Tortoise King, who takes 2nd and adds 2 more. He's got the lead after race 2 with 10.
Boy, this is very interesting here. We got King Jester, who has 2 points. It's time for him to get moving. And then on his inside is Willie G. Okay, so they've got the Joker lanes this time. Maybe King Jester can be a Joker, but right now, Deacon has the lead onto the Mesa Butte Drift. Beautiful drift. Oh, he gets punched, and Tortoise King is stuck. And right now, Deacon's looking very strong as he comes through onto runway 3 ahead of the others. I don't hear much noise. Oh boy, he just spun around, but he still continues to make his way. He'll come in 1st. King Jester takes 2nd. And Willie G has just crashed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll begin here with Deacon as he comes onto the Mesa Butte, and he's got a lot of speed, but he's going to get a flame. Now, Tortoise King tries to spearhead him, and he suffers a DNF for that. There goes Deacon, well ahead, but now coming in 2nd and 3rd. You see the other drivers, they're having a clean run, and they may have just had an opportunity there, but Deacon saves it beautifully. He comes down 1st. Oh my goodness, that was Willie G. Just onto the scrambler, and he will DNF once again. Poor guy, he's at 0. And now we've got King Jester at 5. The leader with 11 is Deacon.
Well, race fans, I want to make something really clear here. Nobody is out of this race for moving on, and it's the top 2 that will move on, except for poor Willie G. There's the green light. Off we go, and King Jester has an early lead. Uh-oh, we just lost Willie G. So in the lead is King Jester. Look at that great drift. Now Deacon was having some trouble. He was spinning around on Mesa Butte. I do not see Willie G. I believe he's still in it. Tell you what, King Jester has quite a lead. Okay, there in the background we see another driver. Ooh. King Jester has spun backwards. Peter takes first. And that was Willie G. And he takes second.
All right, race fans, we know that only 2 drivers finished. Let's begin here on the inside. Closest to us in lane 4, Tortoise King just had an unlucky bounce, found himself stuck in the snow. Now keep your eyes on. And oh, wow, as Deacon gets caught up himself, here comes King Jester, and he has a flame. Now that's 1 extra point. And Deacon just didn't finish his drift, and you can see him battling to move on, but he's stuck right there at that sharp turn. Now, the other drivers, we have just 2 that finished. And what are the final scores? Ladies and gentlemen, coming back from only 5 points, we've got King Jester adding a first-place finish and an extra point. He and Deacon are moving on.
That's a race.
Let's go to commercial break.
Let's continue with the Best in Show contest, race fans. This is Group 1. Remember, all 40 cars are eligible. So, a vote for number 1 is a vote for King Jester. Now, if you're going to vote for number 2, you're voting for Deacon. He's got that kind of that greenish and orange color. That's pretty cool. A vote for number 3 is a vote for Tortoise King. And I gotta say, that is one unique color scheme. I like it. How about number 4? Well, you're looking at Willie G's car. And he's got a red panel on one side and a blue on the near side. Let's move on. Group 8. We've got 4 to choose from. A vote for number 1 is DRT3K Racing. That's Sam Hall. And a vote for number 2 would be from Dubious Diecast, Mr. Dark, in green and black. A vote for number 3. The car's name is Evil Camino and Johnny Smoke. That's a vote for number 3. And a vote for number 4 is the original Coca-Cola, brought to you by G-Force Racing. Don't forget, you only get 1 vote per group.
All right, race fans, we want to remind everyone of the upcoming VW Bug Squash Race, and it's going to involve 3D Botmaker along with 2 other great drivers. Let's begin with group number 8, and the driver introductions begin with Sam Hall with DRT3K Racing. He is the number 8 seed. And here's our Coca-Cola man, G-Force Racing, Giorgio driving, and he is the number 32 seed. Now you're looking at Evil Cromino. Johnny Smoke is driving for Small Shop Talk. He is the number 24 seed, and he's got close to a 50-50 weight distribution. In lane 4, the number 16 seed Dubious Diecast is Mr. Dark. He's got a 44-56 weight distribution. Are you tracking?
Oh, yes I am. I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty wild group. And we've got, Sam Hall in lane 1, closest to us, Mr. Dark. The lights are green. Whoa. Giorgio got a very slow start. He's still right in the mix there. And what a challenge we have on the Joker lane. And Mr. Dark has a slight lead. Now that's Giorgio ahead of Sam Hall after a slow start. Oh, Johnny has just spun around. And Mr. Dark continues to just blaze the tires. Look at him easily go over the scrambler. Johnny flips over. Okay, and there's Giorgio in 3rd place. I don't see Sam Hall. Look at that time.
Oh, wow. I would say Mr. Dark is putting everyone on notice. Now take a look. Watch G-Force Giorgio do well, but now Sam is just cartwheeling around and gets stuck. Stuck just after the Mesa Butte, and you'll see it again here. No points for going over the train, but as they come around, this is where Johnny loses control. Actually, he gains control rather quickly and maintains a 2nd place finish. Here they come down after the first race. Mr. Dark has 5, Johnny Smoke has 3, and Giorgio has 2. Let's move to race 2.
All right, race 2 with Giorgio now. Out there on lane 1. Johnny Smoke, Mr. Dark, Sam is closest to us. Who's going to prevail? And off we go. Oh, I love the start I'm seeing from Johnny. He is smoking. But now Mr. Dark's caught up to him. Nice drift. A good cartwheel. Look how fast Mr. Dark is. Oh, Johnny's just turtled over. And Mr. Dark has the lead now down runway 3. Nobody's around. Well, there's one person around. Okay. Does a great job on the scrambler and comes through. That was Sam Hall who took 2nd place. we lost another driver.
And let's turn our attention to Giorgio out in lane 1. You'll see he gets the slowest start because his chassis is bottoming out. And he takes a landing and shimmies and shakes. And he is stuck in the snow. One driver down. Johnny Smoke is cartwheeling around and you can see the determination. But that determination gave into a little bit of sloppiness over the jump. And he turtles it over. Now race fans, you're watching the only 2 drivers to finish this race. And they will collect points, giving Sam Hall 3 points, and now he's tied with Johnny Smoke. But look at Mr. Dark, who has jumped all the way to 10 after 2 races.
The drivers have slotted in for race number 3 now. We've got Johnny Smoke and Mr. Dark, Sam Hall, and Giorgio is closest to us. There's the green light. Mr. Dark and Johnny Smoke have a great start. Now Mr. Dark moves on ahead as Johnny got a little shaky. Mr. Dark overdrifts a bit, but he's still cruising along okay. Johnny's twirling around. Hope he continues. And once again, Mr. Dark, just very clean around this track, has the lead. There's some other white cars behind him. This is a very familiar sight as Mr. Dark takes first, and I believe that was Sam Hall in second, Johnny in third, yes, and Giorgio takes fourth.
So here again, Mr. Dark is fast off the blocks and comes around over drifts, but take a look at how he kept control. Johnny is twirling around, but he has control. Remember, all 4 drivers finished. Mr. Dark misses the logo, and so does Johnny. So no extra points there. But here from the train view, you see Giorgio pulling up the rear. And the drivers come down the scrambler. Johnny Smoke tries to make the pass on Sam Hall, but can't quite do it. Every driver scores. Mr. Dark has 15. In second place is Sam Hall with 2 second-place finishes. And this is the final race.
Okay, here again, just like with the first group, we have a clear winner. Mr. Dark can be a no-show, and he'll move on. And all the other 3 drivers, they are still in the running. They can still qualify. Oh, Giorgio got a slow start again. He is out. I saw him crash in the snow. Right now, Sam Hall has a bit of a lead. And, you know, we lost Mr. Dark. I didn't even bother to check that. But here we've got Johnny Smoke pulling on ahead. Okay, Johnny, and there he goes. He has 5 points right now, and a first-place finish is going to put him at 10. And he takes first. Sam Hall will scoot along and take second place. And that is it. Yeah, there. Oh, Mr. Dark did crash. He's stuck in the snow, and so is Giorgio. That's too bad.
The question that remains is whether Sam Hall was able to collect any more points after a second-place finish. Now there's Mr. Dark turning around. He does get trapped in the snow, and here comes DRT3K. Well, that's not going to be an extra point for a spin like that, but he crosses right over the logo. That will be an extra point. So that's 3 plus 1. He'll have 4 more. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe these 2 are tied. And here's Johnny Smoke. He just does a beautiful job around the Spoolhead's turn, and sure enough, both of them have 10 points. We're going to have to go into well, it's not a sudden death, but the best 2 of 3 to determine who's moving on.
Both of these drivers have just been viciously fast, and control has been an issue. Now, we've got Johnny here in lane 3, so he's closest to us. Sam Hall is in lane 2. These guys are, well, this is really serious stuff here. Green lights, here we go. See just how both of them are very fast and quite even in the competition. Johnny has a slight lead down the Joker lane, but it is the farther lane, and oh my goodness, Sam, I believe, just got stuck. Johnny may come away with a victory here and be up 1-0. Yeah, there's no sign of Sam. Johnny's going to take a victory, and look at that. Oh gosh, look at that time.
All right, Sam, you've got to get things moving. Sam has got to take advantage of the Joker lane here.
Well, you know, and the Joker lane, remember, folks, it's longer, so advantage? I don't know. It is more consistent. Johnny gets a great start. He's got the... Oh no, Sam has just had some trouble in the snow. Johnny's got to finish. Nice. Oh, gosh, he's being tough on his car, that's for sure. But he's got a lot of speed. Down runway 3. Tell you what, folks. If Johnny is able to finish this race, he's got the scrambler ahead of him, and he will be moving on. All right, so Johnny is going to move on with Mr. Dark.
Race fans, you've been watching the group races of the El Camino Beano, and today's race was Group 1 and Group 8. We're going to show you now the 4 that are moving on into the Sweet 16. But the next time we see you, it will be Groups 2, headlined by Milestone Diecast, and Group 7, headlined by, what's his name?
Sarge!
Are you tracking?